There's a certain kind of exhaustion that comes from dealing with people who are determined to make your life miserable. They are evil people, and pretending they don't exist will only keep you stuck in their grip. These people bring darkness into your life, and no matter how much good you show them, they will never change. If someone has shown you that they are cruel and dishonest, hoping they will suddenly become a better person will only lead to more disappointment. The truth is, no matter how kind you are, no matter how much good you put into the world, you will encounter people who thrive on negativity. These people come in different forms. Some pretend to be kind and charming when others are watching, but behind closed doors, they hurt you, manipulate you, and make you doubt yourself. Then there are those who always play the victim. They act helpless, making you feel guilty if you don't drop everything to fix their problems. Some are loud and aggressive. They insult you, break your confidence, and use fear to control you. They enjoy making you feel small because it makes them feel powerful. But the most dangerous ones are the quiet destroyers. They don't attack you directly. Instead, they plant seeds of doubt, twist your words, spread rumors, and turn people against you without you even realizing it. No matter what kind they are, they all have one goal: to take away your peace. And if you let them, they will. Some of them because they are broken inside, others because they crave control, and some just enjoy watching others suffer. Evil people don't just make mistakes, they choose to hurt others. They enjoy control. They lie, manipulate, and twist reality until you start doubting yourself. You try to be kind, but kindness makes them worse. You try to explain yourself, but they feed off your frustration. They don't feel guilt. They don't care about fairness. And the worst part, they will never stop until you decide to stop them. These people will steal your peace, drain your energy, manipulate your emotions, and leave you feeling empty, used, and angry. It could be that coworker who spreads lies about you, the friend who always finds a way to hurt you, or even a family member who is supposed to love you but instead uses guilt and manipulation to keep you under their control. And if you let them stay in your life, they will take everything: your time, your happiness, your mental strength. You'll go to bed replaying their words, and the worst part is that you'll start losing yourself. You'll become aggressive, constantly on edge, waiting for the next jab, the next betrayal, the next moment they make you feel small. You start believing that in order to survive, you have to change, become tougher, colder, less trusting, and stop being a good person. If you start feeling this way, it means they have succeeded in robbing you of your peace. But here's the truth: you don't have to live like this. You can take back your peace. You don't have to lose yourself to deal with them. You don't have to become bitter, and you don't need revenge. The real power move in dealing with evil people is reclaiming your peace and protecting your mind from their manipulation. You don't have to live in anger, fear, or frustration. You deserve to wake up without anxiety. You deserve a life where you don't have to explain yourself every 5 minutes. You deserve to be free, and you definitely don't have to let them rob you of your peace. That's why reclaiming your peace is not just important, but it is also very necessary. Let's talk about how to truly deal with these people. Don't let their attitude affect you. Evil people want one thing from you: your reaction. They want to see you angry, sad, or frustrated. These emotions give them power and control over you. Once you stop reacting to them, you take away their source of power. Think about it this way: someone throws a rock at you. You have two choices. You can pick up the rock and throw it back, which means you're playing their game. You're getting pulled into their drama. Or you can choose to let the rock fall, step over it, and move forward. The rock is their problem, not yours. They want to see you upset, but if you remain calm and steady, they can't get what they want. Your greatest strength in any situation is the ability to stay unshaken. When you stay calm, you take away the power others have over you. You choose not to let their actions change how you feel or think. They might try to provoke you, but if you don't react, they will eventually tire out and move on. This kind of strength comes from within. It's about being firm in your own beliefs and not letting external circumstances disturb your peace of mind. Life will always throw challenges at you. People will act poorly, situations will become difficult, but it is how you respond that matters. When you remain steady, you show others that their behavior won't affect you. You become the person who stands firm, no matter what, and in doing so, you remain in control of your emotions and your life. The key to mastering this is practice. It's not something that happens overnight. It takes time to develop the habit of staying calm, even when things around you are chaotic. But once you learn this, it becomes a powerful tool. Imagine facing difficult situations where people are trying to upset you. Instead of reacting in anger or frustration, you simply take a deep breath, pause, and move on. The situation no longer holds any power over you. You have gained control over yourself, and that is the greatest victory you can achieve. Remember, their actions are not your responsibility. How you choose to respond is. Choose peace, choose calm, and watch how your life begins to change. You'll find that the less you react, the more peace you'll have, and that, in itself, is the ultimate form of strength. Set boundaries. If you don't set clear boundaries, people with bad intentions will take advantage of you. It's crucial to define what you will tolerate and what you won't. When you allow others to cross your limits without consequences, you are handing over control of your peace. They will invade your personal space, manipulate your emotions, and try to make you feel guilty simply for protecting yourself. People who wish to harm you, whether emotionally, mentally, or physically, will often test your boundaries. If you don't set them, they'll keep pushing until they've taken all they can. This is why it's so important to be firm about your limits and not allow others to overstep them. When someone disrespects you repeatedly, it's time to stop giving them the opportunity to do so. You don't have to allow anyone into your life who constantly drains you, disrespects your values, or causes you harm. If cutting them off completely isn't an option, perhaps due to a difficult boss or toxic family member, know that you still have power over how much you engage with them. Even in situations where you must maintain a relationship with them, you can still choose how much emotional energy you give away. In these situations, keep your conversations short, clear, and free from emotion. Don't give them the opportunity to push your buttons or manipulate your feelings. Stick to the facts and stay focused on what's important. Remember, they are not entitled to your emotional responses, so don't let them control how you feel. Your peace is your responsibility. No one else will protect it for you. You must be the one to stand firm and say no when necessary. Setting boundaries doesn't mean being rude or unkind. It simply means protecting yourself from negativity. It means preserving your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. By setting clear limits, you are showing others that you value yourself and your peace. When you make a habit of setting boundaries, you send a clear message that you won't tolerate disrespect or toxic behavior. This not only protects you from harm, but also helps build healthier relationships. It allows you to grow personally and move forward without being held back by the negativity of others. Setting boundaries is one of the most powerful tools to keep evil at bay and to maintain your peace. Protect your peace at all costs. It's one of the most important things you can do for your well-being. Master the art of detachment. Not every battle is worth fighting. In life, there will always be people who try to provoke you, testing your patience and emotions. The problem is, when you engage with them, they win. They feed off your reaction, whether it's anger, frustration, or even trying to explain yourself. The more you argue, the more control you give them. When someone deliberately tries to get under your skin, the smartest thing you can do is stay calm and unaffected. You don't need to argue or defend yourself. You don't need to convince them or make them understand. The moment you stop reacting, their power fades. They realize they can't provoke you, and they lose interest in trying. The truth is, not everything is worth your energy. If you find yourself constantly reacting to every little thing, you're allowing people to take control of your emotions. It might feel good in the moment to stand your ground and win the argument, but the cost is often your peace. The more you try to fight, the more you're pulled into their drama. Instead, take a step back. The next time someone tries to get a rise out of you, practice detachment. Respond with calm indifference. Don't get caught up in their game. Detachment isn't about ignoring people or pretending they don't matter. It's about choosing how much of your energy you give away. You have control over how much you allow others to affect you. When you detach, you protect your inner peace. You no longer allow someone's anger or negativity to upset your balance. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you care enough to not let external things disturb your sense of calm. You're still human. You will still feel things, but you learn to not let those feelings control you. You choose to remain steady, regardless of what's happening around you. People who are trying to trigger you often don't even realize the power they're getting from your reaction. They may not care about your explanation or your feelings. They're just looking for a response that feeds their need for control. By staying detached, you stop giving them that power. They can't manipulate your emotions if you don't allow them to. Mastering detachment is one of the most important skills you can learn. It gives you peace and control in a world full of distractions and triggers. It allows you to stand firm in your own strength, no matter what others do. When you choose not to engage with negativity, you reclaim your power. Remove them from your life, even if it hurts. Sometimes the best way to reclaim your peace is to walk away completely. It's a difficult choice, especially when the person causing you harm is someone you care about deeply, like a family member or a longtime friend. You may feel guilty, afraid, or even unsure if you're doing the right thing. But the real question is, are they bringing peace or chaos into your life? If someone's actions are constantly draining your energy, causing you stress, or making you feel bad about yourself, it may be time to let go. Staying in toxic relationships often feels like you're carrying a heavy burden. You might have been holding on for years, hoping they would change or that things would get better. But deep down, you know nothing has really improved. They continue to hurt you, and no matter how much you give, it never feels like enough. Walking away isn't an act of cruelty, it's an act of self-care. It's about choosing to protect your well-being. By cutting ties with toxic people, you stop allowing their negativity to take up space in your life. You stop letting their bad behavior control how you feel or how you live. Letting go can be painful, especially when you've invested a lot of time and energy into a relationship. But remember this: holding on to toxic people is far more damaging than letting them go. It's like staying in an environment that's slowly poisoning you. Over time, it wears you down, affects your health, and damages your ability to be happy. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. You deserve to live a life that is free from drama, stress, and emotional pain. You deserve relationships that lift you up, not tear you down. It's okay to remove people from your life who don't treat you well or respect your boundaries. In fact, it's often the healthiest thing you can do for your own growth and happiness. When you walk away from toxic relationships, you make space for people who genuinely care about you, support you, and bring positivity into your life. These are the kinds of relationships that help you grow, heal, and thrive. You can love people from a distance, but sometimes that distance is exactly what you need to protect your peace. Don't feel guilty for choosing yourself. You don't owe anyone your time or energy if they aren't treating you with kindness and respect. Removing toxic people from your life is a step toward healing and creating a future where you can be your best self. Let karma handle them. The universe has a way of dealing with people who constantly hurt others. You don't need to get revenge or feel the need to prove a point. While it may not seem like it at the moment, life has a way of bringing everything full circle. Every action, good or bad, eventually comes back to the person who made it. Instead of spending your energy on trying to make them pay, focus on your own growth, peace, and success. That's where your true power lies. People who thrive on hurting others are often so consumed by negativity and hatred that they ultimately destroy themselves. The more they try to bring others down, the more they chip away at their own character and well-being. It might take time, but their actions will catch up to them. What they put out into the world has a way of coming back to them, whether it's through lost trust, broken relationships, or their own inner struggles. You don't need to do anything to make them pay. The best thing you can do is continue focusing on your own life, your own success, and your own happiness. When you let go of the desire for revenge, you stop giving them control over your thoughts and emotions. You stop allowing them to take up space in your mind. The most powerful thing you can do in response to their behavior is to move forward, silently, steadily, and confidently. Your peace, your silence, and your growth will be the loudest messages to them. While they might expect you to react, get angry, or seek revenge, your calmness will show that their attempts at hurting you had no effect. Your success will prove that they never had the power to stop you or bring you down. Instead of getting caught in their toxic cycle, you rise above it. When you continue to better yourself and focus on what truly matters to you, you leave them behind in their own misery. Karma doesn't need your help. It has a way of dealing with people who harm others, and you don't have to be the one to deliver the consequences. Your life will speak for itself. The more you focus on your own growth, the less their negativity will affect you. By choosing not to engage with their cruelty, you maintain control over your peace and your path. In the end, the greatest form of justice is your peace and success. Let karma handle them while you keep walking forward. Heal and move on. Evil people can leave deep scars on your heart and mind. They make you question yourself, filling you with doubt and fear that lingers long after they are gone. But no matter what they have done to you, remember this: you are not defined by their actions. You are not broken beyond repair. Just because you feel hurt doesn't make you weak. Pain is a natural response to betrayal and mistreatment, but it does not mean you are powerless. Healing takes time, and it's okay to acknowledge your emotions. When someone hurts you, they often want you to believe their lies. They might make you feel unworthy, unlovable, or undeserving of respect. Their words and actions can leave you feeling small, as if your voice doesn't matter. But the truth is, you are worthy. You always have been. No one has the right to make you feel less than you are. You deserve love, respect, and a life free from fear. The first step to healing is recognizing that their actions do not define you. Your strength and resilience do. Healing is not an overnight process. Some wounds take longer to close, and that's okay. What matters is that you take small steps forward every day. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your worth, those who see the best in you and encourage your growth. Their support will help you rebuild the confidence that others tried to destroy. When you are surrounded by kindness and understanding, healing becomes easier. It's also important to rediscover what makes you happy. After experiencing pain, it's easy to forget the little things that bring joy. Take time to do things that make your heart feel lighter. Whether it's being in nature, reading a good book, creating art, or simply enjoying a peaceful moment, these small joys remind you that life is still beautiful. They help shift your focus from pain to possibility. Pain, no matter how deep, carries lessons. It can teach you about strength, about setting boundaries, and about recognizing the kind of people you want in your life. While you should learn from it, you should not carry it forever. Holding on to past hurt only gives it more power. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing yourself from its grip so you can move forward. Moving on is one of the greatest acts of self-love. It means choosing yourself over the pain someone else caused. It means reclaiming your peace and refusing to let the past dictate your future. You have a whole life ahead of you, filled with opportunities to experience love, joy, and fulfillment. Don't let those who hurt you keep you stuck in a place of sorrow. You are stronger than you know, and you deserve to live fully without the weight of the past holding you back. Healing is your right. Moving on is your power. Take both and be free from evil people. You can't stop evil people from existing, but you can stop them from controlling your life. And the truth is, evil people will never let you have peace. You have to take it back. Block them if you need to. Avoid them. Remove their influence from your life. Walk away, even if it feels lonely at first. Protect your space like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Focus on your goals, your mental health, your peace. Stop looking back. Stop checking their social media. Stop wondering if they miss you. They don't. But it doesn't matter, as they no longer have any effect in your life. And here's something to note. The more peace you create, the angrier they will become. That's how you'll know you're winning. They will try harder to provoke you, to drag you back into their mess. Don't fall for it. Stay silent. Keep moving. Let them be miserable on their own. You don't belong there anymore. Remember, the best revenge is not anger, hatred, or trying to make them suffer. It's thriving. Imagine someone who once controlled you seeing you happy, successful, and unbothered. That's the ultimate defeat for them. Dealing with evil people is not about changing them. It is about protecting yourself. Your energy is valuable, and it should not be wasted on those who only bring pain. The less space you give to evil people in your life, the more room you make for happiness and freedom. If this video has been helpful, like and subscribe to our channel. Comment, "I reclaim my peace of mind from all evil people." Now I want to hear more from you. Have you ever dealt with someone evil? How did you handle it? Share your story in the comments below. Till next time, keep choosing yourself, keep choosing your peace, and you'll be free from evil people.